The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Nittany Lions will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Harris. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Boilermakers offense will take the field first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the the game. When you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last. That's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Oh, they're after him! He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. The decimal meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will go to work for the first time today. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, but the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities.
Dashing the knee on the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Just keep slinging it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep...
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Reynolds. Across the 25. He's got room. Off to the races to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field.
And he loses the ball, keeping his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball, but it'll be a turnover. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. They'll run play action. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now facing a 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. And here comes the field goal unit. The field goal is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Now they'll run the draw. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Boilermakers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the gun, give on the inside. Puts him in the spin cycle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. receiver going in motion. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback. But those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Vanderbilt. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wide. Comes in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good. Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Here's the pressure. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
He took a hit as he could and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Creates a little space. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Smashes through the tackle. There he goes. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. The Boilermakers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Purdue! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Makes the grab. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
It's caught downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might.
Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. To throw.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't work on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Boilermakers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to the ground with the running back. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Hand off to the lone back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Well, he's been showing off his skill and athleticism all game long so far. He's got speed. He's got quickness. He can make people miss. He can break
spaces. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in, it's Branch. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Penn State! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. Just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield. They just
fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Skips away from pressure. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to...
Oh, I'm out of space. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Branch. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Makes the catch. It's Martin.
I think sometimes offensively you've got to have a bit more awareness of where you are in the field. You've got to feel yourself getting close to the boundary, and you've got to settle down. That guy looked like he was a little bit out of control, and as a result, that throw took him out of bounds for no gain.
offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Snagged in the middle. It's Bond. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
They'll give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting...
Time running out, and he goes down at at the 34.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. A low line drive and not his best work. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on deep.
Turning it on! And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Leaves it with the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. There he goes. It's a fumble on the play. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Yeah, and unfortunately,